We got the old Jackson and Church right here. Pine Top Jackson and Church. Check out this oh, I made myself dizzy. We were going to check out an old abandoned cement plant in a heavily industrialized area of Detroit, but just getting to it turned out to be an adventure in itself. A water and sewage plant had opened just north of the old Peerless plant, and the road leading to the now abandoned cement factory is locked behind the wastewater plant's gate. Authorized personnel only. So we decided to walk along the train tracks, but to even get to the tracks, we had to go through a wooded area filled with what looked to be ancient industrial ruins. These are the ruins of the old Wayne soap factory. There was a huge explosion on this site back in 1966.
A devastating explosion ripped through a Detroit soap factory Tuesday with a deafening blast that shattered windows and shook buildings in a mile radius on Detroit's lower southwest side. 20 adults and 3 schoolchildren were admitted to hospitals as a result of the explosion, and at least 10 other children and adults were treated for injuries. Scores of pupils had to be given first aid for cuts and bruises. The children were in classrooms at Morley School when the explosion occurred at the Wayne Soap Company, 700 Lee, less than a block away. The explosion occurred when a highly explosive chemical solvent used in processing bone meal into soap spewed from a safety diaphragm inside the plant and was ignited by either a spark from a welder's torch or an open flame under a cooking vat.
There's just so many remnants of old buildings all around here. All in ruins, tatters. The only thing keeping that wall up is the branch. It's wedged against the tree. The Wayne Soap Company rebuilt on these same grounds. These ruins are what's left of those newer buildings. They were active through the 1970s and into the 80s. There wasn't another big explosion or anything. This is just what happened to the buildings after they were abandoned. They just don't make them like they used to. Eventually, we got through the woods and to the train tracks. We had a nice leisurely stroll along the tracks that reminded me of my childhood. See, over there's a no trespassing sign, but that's the water plant's property. We're not on that. Oh, it's so muddy here. Ugh. Wow. Yo, Finley, you were right. This place is incredible. It's so cool being over here and bathed in green light. It feels otherworldly, kind of matrixy. Yo, some of it's ice, but some of it is just dripped sludge. Concrete?
Maybe. That plank's not the ice.
This one's ice, but it's gritty. It's got concrete mixed with it.
Interesting. Very cool.
Big round opening here. One of those tanks must have sat right here. They removed it. I assume it would have fed down here to that square opening. It matches that square right over there and into that nozzle, nipple, what do you call it? All right, I'm gonna get as high as I can get. Right up here at the top, where that missing tank is. No safety precautions here. What would OSHA say? All right, we're at the top of the catwalk. Bounce a little bit because I pushed it, but I think this is a heat lamp. Put their high wattage bulb here, focus it into here. Oh, that's heavy. Focus it down into the cement. The super cement they're building. Big cement mixer. There's the motor that would spin that thing to keep it from solidifying. It's one of those toy scoops, but giant size. Yeah, and the gulls next to the river. The geese aren't real happy that we're here. Those geese are gonna attack me if I go out here, aren't they? All right, well, this is as high as I'm gonna go in this structure anyway. Man, what a view. Top of Peerless Cement. There's an active cement plant over there, right by I-75. Here's a little bit of view of the Detroit skyline. I can see Lee Plaza from over here. And then we got the wastewater plant. And over here you can see the start of the Gordie Howe International Bridge and the eternal fire of Zug Island. Zug Island. And that, I believe that's the Rouge River headed towards the Detroit River. Man, what a view. To get up there, there's not really anywhere to go. It's a dead end platform. But man, maybe someday I'll buy a GoPro strapped to my chest so I can get footage of climbing up that. Yeah. But for now, the iPhone will work just fine. What'd you see up there?
Nothing.
It's not gonna dump on us?
Do we have enough time to go upstairs or whatever?
Go ahead. I'll wait for you. There's the CSL Tadoussac. Is that how you say that? Tadoussac. Catwalks going up here. Big old concrete storage tanks way up there. Those go to the top. They must be huge. Watch your step there, Antonio. It's a long way down.